There's a quiet truth that separates the life we're living from the one we dream of. And no, it's not luck, money, or who you know. It's mindset. In this video, we'll dive into the heart of what makes the 1% truly different. Not from a place of hustle for hustle's sake, but from a place of deep inner growth. If you've ever felt stuck, tired of waiting, or like life is passing you by, this is for you. Let's explore what it means to live with intention, to rise when it's hard, and to build a life that aligns with your highest self. Welcome to Today is a Gift, where every moment is a chance to begin again. What separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck isn't money, talent, or connections, it's how they think. The 1% view life through a different lens. When others see problems, they see challenges to overcome. When others retreat, they lean in. It's their mindset, not their circumstances, that creates momentum. Personally, I've come to realize that mindset is the most intimate battle we fight each day. When everything outside feels out of control, your inner world becomes your greatest power. I've learned to protect it like a sacred space, because every belief I plant there silently shapes who I become. We all have 24 hours, just like the most successful people on earth. What sets the 1% apart isn't more time, it's how they use it. They don't waste hours on mindless scrolling or distractions. They guard their focus and direct their energy toward what actually moves them forward. I've learned that how we spend our time reflects how much we value our future. When I replaced small habits of avoidance with small acts of purpose, my life began to shift. The truth is, every minute spent with intention is a silent step toward becoming who we're meant to be. Most people assume the 1% are born with extraordinary gifts. But it's not genius that drives them, it's grit. It's showing up when no one's watching, working when it's inconvenient, and choosing growth even when it's uncomfortable. Consistency beats talent every time. In my own journey, I've seen how often discipline carries me when motivation fades. Talent may open the door, but discipline is what keeps me walking through it. It's not about being the best, it's about refusing to give up when it would be easier to stop. The 1% don't chase ease, they choose challenge. They understand that real transformation begins at the edge of what feels safe. To get something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. That's the cost of becoming more. I used to avoid discomfort, mistaking it for danger. Now I see it as a signal that I'm stretching into new space. Growth often feels like tension before it feels like strength. Every time I step outside my comfort zone, I step closer to the person I hope to become. While others spend their resources to escape, the 1% invest in who they're becoming. They read, train, rest, reflect. They pour time into their health, mind, and soul, not for instant reward, but for the long game. They know the greatest ROI is internal. The best investment I ever made wasn't a course or a mentor. It was the decision to stop postponing my own growth. When I chose to become my priority, everything else began to align. The world changes when you decide you're worth the effort it takes to evolve. The 1% don't just chase titles or income, they strive to live in integrity with their values. They want to be great parents, partners, leaders. They see success as holistic. It's not just about what they do, it's about who they are while doing it. I found the most meaningful moments come not from applause, but from alignment, when my actions match the kind of person I want to be. Real success is quiet. It's how you treat others. It's what you do when no one's looking. It's the legacy you leave through love. Forget overnight success. The 1% know that greatness is built on habits, not hype. They do what matters even when they're tired, bored, or discouraged. They fall, get up, repeat. The difference? They keep going after the feeling fades. For me, discipline isn't a punishment, it's a form of self-respect. It's waking up for future me, choosing the path that leads to purpose instead of comfort. It's hard, but every time I choose discipline over ease, I build trust in the person I'm becoming. Like a bamboo tree, success requires invisible growth. You water, wait, and wonder if it's working. Nothing happens until it suddenly does. The 1% stay faithful during the silent seasons, knowing roots come before results. This story changed me. It taught me that progress isn't always visible, but that doesn't mean it's not real. Every time I show up despite no results, I remember the bamboo. It reminds me to be patient with the unseen work happening within. Success isn't a single leap, it's 1,000 small decisions, repeated. The 1% know this. They don't wait for one big moment. They create momentum by being consistent in the little things that others overlook or abandon. I've learned that tiny shifts shape entire seasons. Drinking water, saying no, choosing rest, sending that email. These aren't dramatic acts, but over time, they transform you. The big things change when the small things are on a daily. While many wait for the right time, the 1% create their own timing. They don't wait for permission, perfect plans, or applause. They move forward imperfectly because movement creates clarity that waiting never will. Every time I waited, I lost energy. Every time I acted, I found strength. There is no perfect moment, just a powerful decision. The door you're hoping will open may only appear once you start walking toward it. The 1% fail more than anyone because they try more. They don't fear mistakes, they use them. Each failure teaches, sharpens, redirects. It's not the end, it's part of the climb. Failure used to shame me. Now, I see it as data. Proof that I'm in motion, that I'm learning. Every stumble is a stone I step on to rise higher. It's never final unless I stop moving. Being part of the 1% isn't luck, it's a decision, repeated daily. It's choosing ownership over excuses, action over waiting, courage over comfort. The mindset starts when you say, I'm responsible for my life. That choice changed me. Not overnight, but over time. It rewrote how I speak to myself, how I respond to fear, how I see setbacks. If we want a new life, we must start with a new choice and make it again tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be committed. The 1% mindset isn't about being extraordinary, it's about choosing to keep going even when no one's watching. Every day you show up, even in small ways, you're rewriting your story. So ask yourself, what choice will you make today? Will you wait, or will you begin? If this message spoke to something deep within you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Today is a gift for more content that helps you reconnect with your power, your purpose, and your peace. Because every day, truly, today is a gift.